Every story has an ending, but what if that ending was just one of infinite possibilities? She was called a miracle, a prisoner, a weapon. But behind the mystery, behind the infinite doors, was a girl who just wanted to be free. Today we step through the tier and ask, what became of Elizabeth on Beyond the Endscreen? She was born Anna DeWitt, but the world would come to know her as Elizabeth, a girl taken from one universe and locked away in another. Elizabeth spent her childhood sealed in a tower high above the clouds of Columbia, a city built on dreams and delusions. Her only companion? A monstrous mechanical creature called Songbird, guardian, jailer, warden. But Elizabeth wasn't ordinary. She could open tears in the fabric of reality, glimpses into other worlds, distant futures, impossible timelines, Paris, a movie theater, a song from decades away. Every tear opened a door, every door a new question. And then came Booker DeWitt, sent to bring the girl and wipe away the debt. But what he found wasn't a helpless prisoner, he found a woman, asking the very questions the world refused to face. Elizabeth didn't just follow, she challenged, she chose. And slowly, she rewrote the path that had been carved for her. From captive to creator, from the girl in the tower to the one holding the key to every tower that ever was. When the tower fell and the world she knew unraveled into chaos, Elizabeth stepped beyond its ashes into something far more vast and far more terrifying. A traveler without a home, a girl no longer bound by the rules of a single reality. Each tear she opened revealed a new world, some wondrous, some horrifying, all carried a price. She learned that no matter how many doors she opened, some versions of herself were destined to fall. In some worlds, she was the villain she once feared. Memories, not entirely her own, whispered at the edges of her mind. Lives she had not lived. Regrets she had not earned. Identity became fluid. Reality, fragile. And Elizabeth, a ghost in her own story. She was no longer a prisoner of fate, but she would forever be a prisoner of possibility. She began in a tower above the clouds and ended in a city beneath the sea. But Elizabeth was never just a girl in a cage. She was the key, the constant, the variable, the witness to infinite doors, and the one who finally chose to close them. After the fall of Father Comstock, Elizabeth gained a terrifying clarity. She saw the strings, every timeline, every Booker, every broken world. And in one painful act of mercy, she cut those strings to free them all, even if it meant erasing herself. But was that truly the end of her story? Or did the universe, still hungry for constants, call her back? In Burial at Sea, Elizabeth returns. But this is not the same girl we left behind. She walks Rapture with cold calculation, not wonder. She's on a mission. One final act to save a single child, and perhaps a fragment of herself. This is no longer the innocent girl marveling at Parisian dreams. This is a woman who knows how the story ends, and does it anyway. For all her power, Elizabeth chose humanity. She chose to forget, to feel pain, to become vulnerable again. Because only then could she give Sally a future. And with that, the last tier closed. The infinite narrowed to one timeline. Her choice, made permanent. But beyond the end screen, what remains of Elizabeth? Did she truly vanish into the currents of time? Or did a piece of her survive, watching from the other side of the glass? Maybe, just maybe, Some constants refuse to fade. Thanks for watching Beyond the Endscreen. If you enjoyed Elizabeth's journey, like, share, and subscribe. Next time, we may step into the boots of a guy named Billy on a mission to save a beautiful woman.